I know there's a lot of confusion between a mass tort action and a class action, and I know that some of your prospective new clients want to know the difference between the two. So we're going to take just a few minutes to talk about those differences and explain them to you.
Keep it real with you.
Okay, here we go. So mass torts refer to a legal concept in which multiple plaintiffs, individuals or entities, bring lawsuits against one or few defendants, typically a company or organization, due to alleged harm or injuries caused by a common product, action, or event. So what does that really mean? I don't know. The big and most important thing with regards to mass torts is that as we group these cases together so that we can resolve them in a singular type fashion, then each case is going to be delineated individually to see exactly where on the scale your damages are, how much it's worth, and how quickly it should be resolved. Okay, so a good example of mass torts is with our opioid docket, right? These are serious issues. These are situations where some people maybe lost their jobs, and then other people, they could have lost their lives. Well, in that situation, you can't handle that like a class action. That's a mass tort case where it's a big, huge, significant settlement, and then we figure out and determine what end of the spectrum you are from a damage perspective. That's how we handle mass tort cases.
That was so good. Now do the class action.
Wait for my pause.
Witness my tragic moment.
Same thing
Okay,
for class action.
So you're asking, what is a class action? A class action is a legal procedure which allows a group of individuals with similar legal claims to collectively bring a lawsuit against a common defendant or group of defendants. So class actions in a nutshell. You have hundreds, if not thousands of people that have been aggrieved in a certain fashion against a particular defendant. You're going to select a few class representatives. We're going to move those cases forward so that those are going to be the representative of the resolution for the entire group. The judge will decide how it's going to get resolved. And then those numbers are applied to the group regardless of what happened to you. That's what you're going to get, not individual. It's going to be delineated between each person that's involved, and the case will be resolved in that fashion. It's in a group as opposed to the mass torts where it's individually divided based upon the particular circumstances. So a second example is the Facebook litigation, which was handled as a class action. That situation involved, of course, thousands of different people across many, many different continents where you sign up, you do this, it's agreed that they've committed XYZ in terms of violation that was applied to the whole. Everyone gets their little piece regardless of how it affected them, and the case was resolved in that fashion.